WhymsicalWyvern here. Ideally, I stream weeknights on Twitch and I move my VODs to YouTube. This has gone very badly in the month of October 2025, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Have fun. I hope you enjoy it. Sarybot is here. What's the worst part about being a cross-eyed teacher? They can't control their pupils. Wow. All right, let me get these notifications out. Oh man, Green's streaming. Why am I streaming again? All right, let's see. Share link. X. Happy Halloween. Share link. Shoot. Announcements. I think that doubled up. But you know what? We'll find out. Alright, so where I was. Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? Oh, where is my hairbrush? That's important music for the ages, people. We must know where is the hairbrush? Imposing Chris, you sing? Actually, I did used to sing. I don't sing now. How are you today, Chris? And welcome, Lost. Hello, everyone sings in the family, huh? Yeah. Many of them were performances in the womb, so it's not shocking. They started early. I'm amazing. You're imposing and amazing? That's awesome. How are you today, Lost? Oh, we're about to have an ad break. I'm sorry. That's just something. Oh, I see. This is a star. I was watching a happy family of VTubers on Twitch. Well, wow, that's a great story. I like that story. Did the mom accidentally kill her daughter on a boss fight? Oopsie. Bad mommy. Celebrating the birthday and all that. Well, that's nice. Whose birthday? That's a good question. No, some VTuber called Deploy Loyal. Interesting. Okay. I forgot I brushed my teeth a little bit ago. That was a very interesting flavor. I'm here. I'm just happy that I'm here. I am more than 90 seconds in. Life is good. Some small little channel, unhygienic. That's where Hedge got it from. I see. What brushing my teeth and then accidentally drinking something that's flavored and vibe with the toothpaste that I didn't realize was still in my mouth. A little bit flavor-wise. That's unhygienic? I am confused, but okay. And she's pretty hygienic. Are you freaking kidding me? These guys are all mega OCD. They don't like dirt to get anywhere near them. Oh my gosh. Atlas washes his hands until they bleed even. Oh, I thought I misheard. I thought you didn't brush your teeth. Oops. No, I said I forgot that I... Ooh, Chris got a watch stream of 3 times. Head says she doesn't take a shower every day, so Hedge, well... Hedge can discuss her own hygiene with regards to how often she cleans her body and what methods she chooses for that herself. I'm not going to speak on behalf of a young lady. I will assure you that she is clean. And to be honest, she does everything she can to not actually be out in the wild, for the record. So... But y'all live on a farm. That's what they all say. So unhygienic, law. I ain't trying to hear all that, Whimsy. Anyway, I just have to say, yes. And isn't her original description that she does everything she can to avoid going outside? That wasn't really pretend. I love her, but she tries to find every job she can do inside. Oh, look, Mom. The floors need sweeping. Oh, look. I could do some dishes.
I'm confirmed it's been weeks since I went outside. I'm pretty sure. Multiple weeks.
Anyways, ad time for me again. Ads? It should not be ads right now. I'm sorry. And they can't hear me because I have ads. Or you.
They're just defending the fact that I haven't gone outside. I don't know why they don't believe me. Not proud, but...
I believe you. I am a witness. Ads done. Oh, I hear another voice. I blame Hedge. Hedge doesn't like to go outside. And I love her just the way she is. But she is always looking for jobs she can do inside to not go outside. She did not move herself to a farm. She was put here.
I was 10, guys. I didn't have a choice.
No, you didn't. You needed to sleep where your bed was. I guess I could have let you live on the street at 10 years old. I don't know if that would have worked really well. It's okay, Hedge. She was kidnapped. I see. On the other hand, you could play violin any time of day or night. You know, there's not a lot of places in town where you can do stuff like that. And at the time, that was a little bit of a problem. And, you know, Mommy doesn't like it when police have to come to the door because somebody's stimming on a violin at some interesting hour of the morning.
That wasn't me.
I know it was usually your sister. But still, it was a problem. The glare on this is really odd today. Is this my imagination?
It's not odd to me because mine usually ends up like this.
She was kidnapped. I see like a stray kitten. You're kind of obsessed with kittens right now. I think he does.
Hi, Nameless. It's so nice to see you.
Nameless says, hi! Hi there. Hi, Nameless. Couldn't handle her brilliant violin playing. I'll hire you, Hedge, if you'll uproot your entire way of living. Ah!
What's the job?
I have to deal with them every day. How are you two doing, and how's chat? We are here and live, and the power has worked for more than one stream in 12 hours, and I don't want to jinx it, but I'm very happy and excited about that. I think there's a little mosquito in here. And happy Halloween, everyone. The kitten specifically, not him. I didn't think you were taking care of her every day. Oh my gosh, that's kind of weird, actually.
Especially since we've never met IRL, that would be especially odd.
He's feeding you with his aura.
I'm sorry. I don't know you. That's creepy.
One of these days, y'all are going to be at a Walmart and you're going to be like, is that? Nah. And you're going to both keep walking. It's Halloween, yes. Anyways, I won't be here for too long as I wanted to play something for my own stream. The Sopranos came on PS2 that couldn't think of any good Halloweeny games, but what's more scarier than the Italian Mafia? Okay, why do I have to come during this type of conversation?
Mom was just making a passing comment because Lost messed up his grammar and then he corrected himself and no one had misunderstood him. That's all. You don't have to worry. There was no creepy conversation. It was just my mom pointing out that Lost was being silly.
She's calling me grammar police.
No.
It's okay. You asked Chris what the job was. I'm afraid to ask, but sure. Because you weren't here first, of having Lost taking care of Hedge. Yeah, true. Well, I mean, y'all do kind of take care of her. You show up in her streams and you're very supportive, but I will say that would not put a roof over her head at the moment, and it wouldn't, feed her and stuff.
You don't have to, Chris.
Oh, am I supposed to actually answer? I was curious what kind of job you were offering. I'm like, what the heck? Who offers a random VTuber a job?
Yeah.
That's not a human trafficker. See, we don't want to do the human trafficking thing. I'm going to be really honest.
Yeah, that's a no.
That would be a big no. I could see them going, just uproot your family. Trust us. You'll be really well off when you get here. Don't tell your friends and family where you're going. It'll be just fine. The human traffic is fun, isn't it? When you live on a peninsula surrounded by water, human trafficking is a lot more real than you might think. Although, I guess France has peninsula qualities, doesn't it? The Iberian Peninsula? I take that back. I'm sure you understand very well.
Gotta laugh about it, you know?
I know. I had to think through my geography. I'm sorry, Nameless. As Kitty once said during a peak stream, Hedge wears the pants in the relationship.
What?
What relationship? Although my firm is hiring. Are they hiring wolves? Or sheep? I think that's an odd thing to put on a resume. I don't know. Just seems an odd pre-qualification. Wow, Lost is being weirder than me for once. Nothing. She just takes charge for trip, comradeship, enemies. No sheep wolves. We'll see. That she might have a problem qualifying, but it sounded good while it lasted.
Good luck with your hiring, Chris. Maybe try people.
I don't suppose your firm is in Florida. That would help too.
Doing people, you know, actually in your area, yeah, who submit resumes might help.
I was commenting about you taking care of Hedge. Comment, by the way. Okay.
I think he's saying I'm more of the caretaker. I think.
It's okay. I think you guys are way more stuck on that than I am.
I think they are.
That's why I said uproot everything. It's not in Florida. I'm afraid hedges only grow in Florida.
England has a lot of hedge mazes.
Ooh, you did love the hedge mazes in the UK. Oh my gosh.
Did I?
You
I don't
did.
remember.
I know you don't remember.
Do you remember?
I remember. Honestly, that's all you wanted to do. That and Hadrian's Wall. I'll just blame this on the 3-hour sleep. I'm not stuck on it. Elia Harris, yo, what's up? Hello, thank you for the first time chat. Yeah, that's true. In fact, I used to take pictures of the hedge mazes in the UK later and give them to her, and she would just draw them with her fingers when she was falling asleep. That was the only way to get her to sleep at one point in her life. I kid you not. The evil?
He thinks a lot of people who open up with that purple heart end up being people who are trying to sell you stuff.
The evil heart. Ooh, you know, that's interesting, because it is odd to start with a heart. You don't know anything about the people yet.
But some people also just start with hearts.
And some people always start with hearts. That's true. I'm open to exploring this theory. I'm always up for. I loved Mythbusters, you know, anything experimenty, I'm there. Oh, there was one other place you really, really loved. Loch Ness. Oh my gosh.
That I kind of had a feeling was going to be what you said, but I didn't remember, so I didn't say.
You loved Loch Ness. For a little southern Florida girl, your favorite parts were all, like, not in the South. Oh, all right. Gotta go. Hope y'all have a wonderful day. Take care. Bonne nuit. You have a good night, Nameless. Have good dreams. It's very late. No, stay here, Nameless, says Lost. No, but you purple hearts are for you. Oh my gosh. Lost.
Nameless, have a good evening.
Nameless, thank you for popping by, even though it's so incredibly late. I am so grateful. Thank you so much. You get a good night's rest. Thank you. Bye-bye. Lost, are you trying to kill people on my stream? Like, sleep deprivation? There's another Twitch streamer that did that. I don't want to be in that club. Thank you. Let's keep people alive that, you know, show up regularly. That's awesome. Especially that subscribe. That's another bonus. You have to go to Vietnam, Nameless, for the war. What? Maybe he wants to go to Malaysia and try Uncle Roger's new restaurant. What about that? So you only want him for his money? If if I only wanted him for his money, I would actually accept some of the gifts that he offers that I always say no to. But you do you. Lost, you're in a place today. Oh my gosh.
Oh, my sister has an answer for you, Lost. If you want to judge the runs without doing them and how difficult the bosses are without doing them, you should go play them. That's my sister's solution for you. That's what she said.
I'm just doing the easier part versus the harder part, and then I'll come in and get the other colors. He says it's called protecting your investment. I know that $3 a month or $2.50 or whatever it is. Without that, I don't know what we'd be doing. It's nice, it's helpful, it's sweet, but it's not exactly live on money, Lost. Thank you though. No, Elia Harris, we are not going to be doing follow backs. Thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day. And if you're here to ask for things, probably you're going to get banned pretty soon. If you're even a human. All right. So let's see. So whose theory was that? Lost?
Yeah.
Lost, you're doing pretty good here. I know, right? I'm about to leave this one.
Getting some of it done.
Yeah, this is the big one, because I usually do the big one a little bit, and then I go do smaller ones.
Considering the joke he just made, the fact that he says see evil purple heart is kind of
Yeah, I know, man. He's sending people a knob. He's gonna joke about hearts. I don't know what to think about this. Maybe he's trying to earn the Presidential Medal of anything. I love you too, sweetie pie. Thank you for popping in.
I just needed to make sure they knew I didn't go outside.
I'm not sure why you would brag about that, but I love you very much. Look at me, I'm on a farm and I don't go outside. I look at grass sometimes through the window, but that's a little too close to the grass, so I avoid it if I can. Oh, I love you so much.
I don't want them to have any misunderstandings.
Yeah.
No, the reason is...
You see, my humor is just my random thoughts connecting random things. I don't have an issue with that. I don't know why it has to be humor. I've kind of noticed a few patterns myself. Lately, it's yo, what's up as a beginning for somebody that isn't how people are chatting in the stream. It's kind of an indicator. But I could be really wrong. Hi, Dwagon. Hello, Wee-chan. Hello, little sheepy. I'm just elaborating. Yo, what's up? Look, he called you little sheepy. Aw, just like you like.
But thank you.
Oh man, why'd I teach you to read? I'm protecting you from the world.
You are the one who taught me to read. If it weren't for you, I would not read.
I know. I said, why did I teach you to read? That's why I said that. The school system sure as heck didn't think you needed to learn to read. They're like, she can't learn to read, so we're not going to teach her. Like, oh, excuse me? I'm just elaborating. Yo, what's up? right. He's going down the bot route. Cool.
The thing that gets me about the what's up though is that that's not a first time chat kind of thing. First time chat is more hello, nice to meet you.
That's the point. Like, if people have been in there all the time and that's how they talk that way. But that's usually not how people do a first time chat. I agree. I mean, they could train their bots better, don't you think? Or give them a better script.
I'm afraid it might not be bots.
You think? Maybe. Beep boop.
Well,
It's okay, Lost. You're a fun robot. You can stay. We like you.
yeah, I think yours was something like
You're
that.
not soliciting anything.
Anyway, thank you,
Oh,
everybody.
well, okay, I'm going to finish the top part because, you know, that's a little weird.
Fancy.
Yeah, this is my stained glass ones. I don't think that one's stained glassy at all. This is the one Dwagon picked.
Pretty.
I'm a dysfunctional robot. Thank you very much. Very cool. What kind of oil do you... A robotic dolphin in a fursuit? Wow.
I think Dragon's trying to make...
Do any of these interest you?
Sparkle? But no.
Is this sparkles?
They all sparkle.
They do. They're stained glass. It's cool. Remove the fursuit and I'll let you have it. Okay. Technically, dolphins have hair. I don't know if you'd call it fur.
That is.
I am that is. Exactly.
Oh, and that's He-Man.
He-Man. By the power of Castle Grayskull. This one's mashed potatoes.
What?
Bo, 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 bo.
That sounds familiar.
I've showed it to you. You didn't like it, but I showed it to you. Shiny sword. I know, right?
I vaguely remember, Mom.
This one was kind of to me. It was real meh.
I mean, that's not even how the leg would fall, too.
Thank you.
Like,
It just feels broken. I think this one's actually more how it would look.
Yeah.
Because the actual light leaves variations in the way the windows look. Anyway, so if you somehow complete all of this, what are you going to do? I'm hoping to go back to Minecraft someday, but I don't want to kill my world. I'm never planning to complete all of this. I just, I have had a plan for over 3 weeks for my Minecraft world, and it's kind of killing me just a little bit. Maybe it's time for you to play Vintage Story. It's less important. You know what? Maybe I'll look and see. Maybe it's time.
Love you, enjoy.
Love you too. Bye-bye, sweetie pie. It's not about important. It's about I like the world I'm in. And then the next world I'll either really like it or I really won't. But it needs to be a throwaway world if I do it right now. And I'm trying to not stress the computer because it's not great for the computer to keep suddenly turning off in the middle of streaming. And it's already kind of not a healthy computer. If you play in a public server, you won't have to worry about it. That's what everybody's telling me. But you have to play. Look how much I've been able to get online. It hasn't been good, guys. I think I've streamed twice this week, successfully. Well, 3 times if you count that 90 seconds the other day. I need to find a way to stabilize the power situation, and then I'll figure that out. But right now I'm trying to play a game that minimizes the issue. We're all sort of trying to do that, and then we're hoping we have an answer. I'm really sorry. But I have definitely thought of it. Night is pushing a public server really hard. I get it. I really do. I just need some level of stability for anything, really. But I do understand that a public server normalizes that and makes it a better experience, or less risky. Honestly, still better than me as of late. I mean, I see you stream, but I don't know how often you're streaming, I'm going to be honest, because my own power has to work to see. I'm just watching that storm. Anyway, I think we're going to be fine. In terms of comparison, you're doing much better. Well, thank you. I'll trust you. That makes me feel a little bit better. Oh, I see what happened. I just been suffering from indecision. Wait, so you guys are telling me what to do and how to do it while suffering, as you put it, from indecision. I like it. I like it. I will tell you what I almost did tonight. But I wasn't sure how many people would show up, and I was very worried because the power was blinking before I started. I was thinking of reacting to this old crack house. Had his last episode about the crack house, and he said turning a crack house into a home. So even though we're not that far along, I thought it would be really cool to react to that. And then still keep watching the series, but kind of see where it went. Honestly, it's easier to tell someone else what to do because it's someone else. I agree. I agree. It is a lot easier. I can follow you down that road. There's a bit of distance, you know. Well, it's always easier to see in someone else because, yes, you have that distance. I agree. Could be like, hey, have you thought about doing this? But I seriously have looked at servers, I've looked at other things. I am trying so hard to solve so many things, some of which we've shared and some of which we haven't, and I just need to resolve a few things on the farm before I can commit anybody off the farm. And I feel like joining a server is a commitment. I would not want someone to join my server and not be really committed to being part of it. I guess unless that was the agreement from the beginning, that would be fine. You see, it decide for myself. I don't know what my good points or what people are interested in terms of watching. It's hard for me to decide for myself. I could always watch my own stream and judge myself really hard. It's not the same though, because it's in your own head. Like, I've tried doing that to a degree. Like, I go back and I feel like something went well or went bad. But let's be honest, here's what I've decided. Most of the things with the stream, it's as much about the vibe in the chat as anything, and you cannot predict or create that. And at least there's limits. You can create the environment, but oh, that's going to be kind of cool. All right, I'm going to go ahead and work on this. I know that's the reason. Anyway, I have a few things. I've also thought it would be kind of cool. There's a guy that plays some games that I really, really am interested in. And I thought of using one of my React streams to react to some of his videos to see if any of them interest you guys, because then maybe when he has one of the sales or specials, I'll buy it. But they're a little more on the expensive side. Personally, I like some direction. You know, there's a reason why directors are a thing. Exactly. I think back when I used to swim, that was one of my favorite things, was having a coach. I love to swim without a coach. But swimming with a coach, and you just show up and they tell you how many laps of this, how many laps of that, how many stretches first, whatever, and you just do it. And well, even when I used to sing, that's what I loved when I was in a choir. I like being on my own. I like being my own boss, but there is a time when it's just nice to turn off your brain and let someone else say, this is what's going to produce the best result. And you trust them and you just let them mold you, so to speak. And yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going to work for your own channel. And I like doing my channel, but I will agree it's really hard to pick content because I don't have the money. If I mess up and something turns out to be a flop, too bad, so sad. I'm stuck with it. That's what I had. I didn't have money for multiple games, and so it's kind of scary to make those decisions as much as anything. I think if you're a bigger streamer, it's a lot easier because if a game is a flop, you could just move on. But if that was your budget for games for the month, guess what? That's what you're playing. Or you're going to play old games and hope that your people forgive you. The funny thing is I've been streaming as long as Hedge, technically even longer, but I don't count that. Okay? The best part about being a bigger streamer is that even if it's a flop, there are still viewers to work with. Yes, absolutely. And also, let's put it this way. There are times when I'm sure you've played things I would have liked. But if we don't match up, even if I'll watch your streams, I don't see it. And then to you, it looks like, well, nobody liked that one, and you're going to move on and not do it. It's very hard to judge. And then you have the people who are like, I just love spending time with you. It's cool. And that's great. But I do like it when people go, you know, I like spending time with you, but this game isn't for me. Because that, like, I'm hanging out because I like you. I don't really like the game. I'm cool with that because that gives me some feedback that I can work with. I don't feel like it's negative if I'm trying to attract you as an audience and you let me know this isn't your thing. Yeah, I know how good a few of my viewership is just for one game. I tell you what, when I move them to YouTube, it always shocks me what does get views. It's weird. And pretty much my React streams are a bust. They always end up getting banned. Well, blocked. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Oh yeah, YouTube, it's surprising you could actually get people more than I could say for Twitch, like forever. I feel like Twitch is suppressing big time. I used to get all kinds of new people. Hedge and Artie were always getting new people. I feel like the discoverability is just gone on Twitch. And then you add the way they're forcing the commercials down everyone's throats now. I'm okay with you making money. You're putting up the platform, but and you have to profit too. But when you're detracting from the experience that the viewers are having, you're reducing the people on your platform. You're going to make less money, even though it looks like you're charging more, so to speak. It's penny wise, pound foolish. Hey, one of my videos got like 1.7 thousand views, so that was a guide. That's very cool. None of my kids or me have done that. VTubers on YouTube always complain about getting copyright strikes for no reason or getting wrongly reported for doing crappy things and getting suspended. Reports are made by trolls. Actually, now it's 8,000. Lost, that's super cool. Yeah, Hedge had a short that was going mega viral, and then it just literally stopped and never went up again. It was really weird. And then she never had a short that really got any real views again. It was a clip that I made from one of my streams I knew people would like because it's a rare fusion craft recipe, but then now they finally added a recipe book. Someone expecting any more for that one? No. I still think that's pretty awesome, Lost. It really is. I mean, we're happy if we get 19 views. So, you're doing good. It's just, again, discoverability is just, that's why I really want to go to Kick and dual stream. And I know we've talked about it, but we all share computers, so until Hedge is comfortable with it, that won't be happening from this computer. But I don't make content. That was like 10 months ago. Okay, everything else is back to like 1 to 3. Yeah, 15.0. Chris, that's fine. You don't have to make content. Although my most popular stream was an Ace Combat 1 stream. Well, there you go. I don't know. I know there are people who want to trick the algorithm and figure this game out or that game out, but I'm in the low and slow game. If I succeed, it'll be because I built up a viewership that I really like interacting with, and they like interacting with me. That's my dream. Well, now I'm gonna, everyone says I don't have to. But yeah, I didn't really keep any subscribers from them. It was just how to. That weird. That is so weird. It'll be okay. Chris is like, now you're making me feel like I should be making content, and I don't even want to. I think it's a lot easier to watch and enjoy. It's not weird. Most people are like, okay, I need to know what this recipe is, and then they just watch it and leave, maybe leave a like, but I don't mind. It's more of a neat thing. Now I won't. Okay. I don't know how to please you. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. As much work as my son has put in, he has never gotten a video to take off like that. So I'm just going to tell you, you are genuinely lucky. And be grateful. And some of those people, if they see your name again, they might pop on it, even if they didn't subscribe. That is such an important thing. Okay, tell him pay Limbus Company and make highly edited videos. Be funny. Those guys are ravenous for anything practically. I mean, I could tell him, but honestly, he just makes the content he feels good about, and I like his videos, I'm gonna be honest. He's got a good sense of humor. But I am his mom, but I usually don't give, I've never been one to support just because someone is my child. I have to like it. From the few glimpses, yeah, I think so too. Well, thank you. You're a mom? I knew you had a favorite daughter. Wait, what? We're talking about my son. Are you calling him my daughter? I'm a little confused. Are we talking about... I will say this. If you're talking about Hedge, she just is the youngest, and she really likes to still interact with me more. The other two have outgrown me a little more than she has, but that will happen too. No, I'm just referring to since you like his videos and you're always on Hedge. Guess who's missing out? I bet you have a favorite son. I do. Atlas is hands down my favorite son. 100%. Absolutely. In fact, I used to tell him that when he was little. And then one day he was like, wait a minute, Mom, I'm your only son. That doesn't count. I'm like, oh, you're growing up. It worked while it lasted. He'd be so proud. I can't just say favorite child because it includes all of them. And favorite son is, there's only one son. That is true. I thought I was. You could be my favorite stepchild. From another mother. Or something. I don't know. Dwagon can be my favorite Dwagon. Lost can be my favorite compass. Don't worry, Chris, you're my favorite son. Or wait, no, Dwagon is my favorite mech, right? There's probably a star named after you. I'm good. Oh. Oh, wait. All right. Now I'll do this one. There's probably a star named after you. Okay, I read that already. I already read that. That's old news, man. I think I'm almost to the top of this thing where it starts arcing in. All right. Let's see. Help a lot if I was on the right number. That helps so much. It's positively helpful. Or something. Anyways, the lesson here today is to try YouTube streaming or something. Maybe it might be time. Like I said, our computer is struggling so much with what we are doing. We're all a little nervous to add to that. And I know you've talked about Restream. We had the apocalypse. We've had the issues with electricity. We've had other things go wrong on the farm property. And I think we're all a little gun shy for pretty much everything in life right now. We're trying really hard to just keep trooping on, but it's like, what's next? That's kind of how it feels at this house right now. But we'll get there. We really will. Yeah, we're angling in now. I think I want to find a straighter place to end that off. Yeah, that's a good spot. And if you only have one son, he's always the favorite son. I know, right? If he wasn't, that would be, something would be wrong. I think he'd have a legit complaint. Like, whoa, whoa, whoa. What do you mean I'm not the favorite? Sharknado is next. Ah, I really don't need a Sharknado, but I feel like I could handle that. I'd just bop it on the nose. That feels more manageable. Turns out you had a secret son you've kept secret this whole time. A gentle rain of blessings is next. Aw, you're the sweetest. I pray so. We all work so hard. It's just like, what the heck? No, I'm not. I'm imposed. Okay, you're very tough. Ooh. That is pretty. Ah, blessings would be nice. We're blessed, though. We really are. Okay, I might have taken that a little further than I intended to. Oopsie. Well, thank you for being so imposing. It's greatly appreciated. Ah! That's a little oversized. Anyways, I'm going to go now and be lost somewhere else. Good luck and bye. I hope you have a nice stream, Lost. Good luck. Goodbye. That didn't work at all. No. What? No, no. It's so frustrating. Oh, I get to it within an hour-ish. The moment I decide to leave, everything goes wrong. I'm sorry. Okay, so I was really up here. It just acted up on me in a weird place. So, how are you? I am well. How are you? It's all gonna be good. Oh, that's gonna be so pretty. Yeah, I'll get to that little bit over there in a second. Good talk. I'm amazing. Well, you're imposing. You're a blessing. You're amazing. That's pretty awesome sounding, I gotta say. I don't know what to say now that Lost left. How about the weather? How's the weather treating you? Oh, I'm sorry, that was mean. Weather's pretty good. Cool, cool. Very cool. That darn sun, it just keeps turning, I tell you what. Ooh. It has been cool. How do you know? Well, I figure weather is either getting cooler or warmer, but it's either spring or autumn for you. So it's a pretty safe bet. That Noah's actually saying it like, you know, rad. All right. I do kind of hate all these zombie things. I'll be glad when they're gone. The bunny ones weren't so bad. For some reason, the animation on this one is a bit more distracting. It's like, it's more flashy. I think you're about to be hit with another commercial. I'm really sorry. It's gonna force it in a bit regardless, so I'm probably just gonna let it roll. 30. Just let me know when it hits. It is what it is. Yeah, Yep. You've been around a lot lately, so it's nice that you've had so much time. For chatting. I mean, I don't know how often you lurk, but I lurk a lot, so, you know, I'm never going to judge that. $19, $21, $23, $26, and $24, and $12. Let's discard that $1, $12. Oh, there was a 19. Sorry. Yeah, I did say 19. It's been a slow week at work, and I have an office, so it's easy to see streams. Gotcha. Yeah. I got to train somebody all week. And they look like they're going to really work out. So they've already been recruited to another department. It's like, I am so tired of getting somebody, getting them good, and then you guys go, perfect! Just pay me to train people. How about that? That would work. Not what I particularly want to do, but if it's what I'm going to be doing anyway, I'd rather be paid for it. Ads, sorry. Ad over. Very cool. Thank you for letting me know. It's nice to have an office at least. Ah! Let's fix that. These silly zombies. Yes, it very much is. The real question, Chris. Is it on a corner? Bum, bum, bum. I'm being silly. I remember one time they wanted my dad to have a corner office, but it wasn't a location he liked, and he knew it was the more prestigious office, but he really didn't want that office. It's like, I don't remember what he did about it. I don't remember if it was the AC or something. There was something about it that was an issue. Nah. It went with the promotion, so to speak. I don't know. I appreciate the support. I'm going to be honest. We've all just struggled so much to be streaming lately. The extra support has been really sweet and imposing. Very imposing and scary, but very sweet and appreciated. Thank you. From all of us. Let's see here. They should be starting to come. I won't say who my favorite is. It's Artie. It's okay. I think that's awesome. Intuition, man. Intuitions. Nah, you watched her first. The only reason you ever watched any of us was because of her.
Well, obviously, it's gotta be Atlas.
Oh.
And then his awesome streams every day. Even when the power goes out, right?
Well, I feel so bad for him. He's had no missed videos in like 3 years, and now the power's affected his videos. I think this is the first week without one in 3 years. Oh.
Maybe this is the wrong time to make that joke.
Yeah, it might be. It might be. I'm just saying, if your bro hears you, he might get really, really sad. He's trying to be such a trooper. I know you pay lots of attention, so I'm just pointing this out to you.
I have paid attention. It's just
scary.
Sometimes it's hard to tell when something's actually gonna bother him and when it's gonna make him laugh and feel better.
I don't know. That's between you guys. You're the siblings.
True.
It's colder out there, isn't it? Okay. I like it when you hang out. That's fine. You're always welcome to hang out. Unless I kick you out because you're annoying me. And then you're not welcome to hang out. It's that simple. Now you can't say, I can say anything I want. I don't filter from my kids. I mean, if they were babies, nah, I still didn't really filter from them. I'm like, real life is gonna happen. I didn't expose them to age inappropriate things, but life happens whether you put them in bubble wrap or not. So no bubble wrap for my kids. They didn't get that. They wanted it. They asked for bubble wrap a few times. I was like, only if you're gonna snap and pop it, because you know, you're not some fragile thing. He says, sure.
Well, literal bubble wrap. That's about bubble wrap she gave us.
Yeah, I did. When y'all needed a stem, I always had bubble wrap in my purse. It got me through so many stores. You gotta do what you gotta do. I wanted my kids to be able to be in the real world. None of that pampered crap. Oh no, they're autistic. You can't make them do this. Oh no, they're going to have to live after I die, so guess what? They've got to learn.
They never liked that response.
No, they didn't, but it's true. Were they offering to jump up to the occasion? I mean, not that I was planning to die instantly, but you know, you got to start early. Prep your kids for that inevitable day. They got to be good to go at that point, if not before.
I don't know why people freak out over that response.
I don't know either. I really don't. I'll never understand. It's just life. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. Boy, that was off key. Holy crap. That was bad. Alright. I just keep going more and more the same direction that I was trying not to go. I told him thank you for hanging out so much. We're not supposed to be thankful.
I'm not supposed to be thankful.
Whew, whew. Remember that owl book I used to read your sister so much? You liked it some, but oh my gosh.
No.
She loved that thing. Oh my gosh. It was Owl Moon by Jane Yolen. That's what it was. Every night we had to read that. Every night. And it wasn't short. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I missed two. I don't do that. Yeah, now I got all these Who songs going through my head. None of them go with the music in my ears. None of them, not even remotely. Hoo hoo. Chris says hoo hoo. I bet you only wanted to be imposing, Chris. Are we allowed to thank you now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think gratitude's important. What can I say? It's underrated. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Hey, hey, goodbye. All right. I keep feeling like there's a bug on the back of my shoulders, and I know what it really is, and it's driving me crazy. I think my braid is coming out. Alrighty. There we go. I feel like this is starting to come towards an end. Wait, so I talk about my hair itching me because I think my braid is coming out, so you start scratching your head? That's amazing.
No, it just... Ironically, my ponytail, where it started itching. And now my scalp is all itchy because I scratched one spot and now I can feel the rest of it.
You're not suggestible. Ooh, okay. I am close.
Or I have eczema.
I don't think you do.
I found some little ones.
Okay.
Whoops.
You could see your scalp way better than me. It's good.
Oh, you're not looking at my scalp. And I've had quite a bit of gluten.
That is true.
It was worth it though. It was not.
Oh, well, I hope so, because if we're having an electricity problem tomorrow, you might have gluten again, because it's really hard to get celiac stuff out for a cheap price. I'm sorry. We're trying. Aw, we got some kind of sweet, sweet puppy dog. Alright, have I gone through all of these colors? Yes. I'm not going to mess with them anymore. Oh, we got one left there. And that's everything except Okay, the magic is about to happen, honey. Ready? Boom.
I found my sweet treat when I was little, Daddy. But it's not bad. It's just...
For a stained glass window, I think it's okay.
It is. It's just... I don't know. The 3 prongs is a bit odd to me. It disturbs me. I don't like it.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing it on my phone while I'm just hanging out.
It's judged. It's judged.
Say chibi.
Yeah.
Makes me think about stuff.
Okay.
like proportions.
Ah.
So when I saw it wrong, it disturbed me because of it. Okay.
Chris's area of the world right now is cool.
You must live in the Arctic.
The Arctic?
That's everywhere past Florida, right? That's what you taught me.
No, that is not what I taught you.
You taught me everywhere outside of Florida is cold.
Florida is cold right now. I don't know. I was saying because it's either spring or fall, so the odds are good. You're making stuff up. Everything north of Florida is cold. That's for friggin' sure. Even in the summer. Nobody. I taught nobody that. She's making it up.
Joking, because I knew Mom would react like this. I was being.
I'm like, what the heck?
The end of it.
It's persnickety.
Yeah.
Being persnickety. I believe her. Well, I'm glad. Somebody believes her, I guess.
Wasn't to be believed.
She's incredibly wrong, but you know, whatever.
It wasn't to be believed.
Boop, boop, boop. Beep, boop. Lost tried to be a robot for me today, I guess. Dwagon said that he was a robot dolphin furry.
I did see that.
Mm-hmm. He said he'd do anything but the furry. Thank you.
I think that's how Wagon started to get people to agree to stuff, what they wouldn't normally agree to.
I know, he starts accusing. What can I accuse them of that they'll agree to anything else?
Think it's scheme.
It works. Well, this will have nice lines. This turns out so neat in the time lapse, but it's also neat to get it all. Get all those lines done. For the leading, for the stained glass. What is the coolest invention?
I said stained glass is one of the coolest inventions.
Yeah.
I love it. Isn't there a special glue that's no longer made because they lost the recipe?
There's all kinds of colors that they lost the recipe for. Including the resin for Stradivarius. Nobody knows the exact formula. They theorized. Robot? Yeah. Lost agreed to be a robot in order to not be a furry, apparently.
No, he was trying to imitate the bot, remember?
Yes, because we had a bot trying to get me to follow them on X. That's the other thing. You know what? When they always refer to it as X up front, most people still call it like Twitter or something. Let's see. Alright, let's see what this edge is going to look like. Okay. We're going to go purple and we're going to be a pain in the butt. That's nice. I don't know. I didn't do it.
You. You're the one who brought Windbreaker into the house. It's all your fault.
Yeah, the special edition Wii. It wasn't me, it was Santa.
Yeah.
How dare you? How dare you misname me?
What?
I don't know. I said, how dare you misname me?
That doesn't make sense. Conversation.
Not really. I've been listening to too many edgy videos on podcasts. You're gonna die sitting on a folded chair like that. I'm not gonna stop you, but I'm gonna point it out. Then I'm gonna laugh at you before I get you medical assistance.
You don't. It's not really. You.
Dragon's blood is a lost color. It's fine, hedge. Say how you want.
I perked on chairs, by the way, people. I think that's the best explanation for how I sit in chairs.
I think it's a very good explanation for how you exist in chairs.
Not great for swinging.
I just was more horrified when you used to try to surf in your strolley. You were out of a stroller before the age of 1. You were scary. I can't hear her, but I'm assuming they agree. Basically, yep. She explained how she never sits on chairs, she perches on them. You were a freaking escape artist. I can't, yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. It's interesting how that already gives it depth, just that little bit.
I saw a really cool short.
Mm-hmm.
I lost it. But the guy figured out that he could paint with just all black and make it actually look like something if he used 2 different directions of strokes and a third to get it to look like in the right light it had a reflection. And you could see he drew a person like that, and the full canvas was black and the person's face. And only one color of black. It's really cool.
Interesting. All right. So that's 24%? How? What's interesting? She was telling me about a short. He can't hear you, honey.
I'm talking.
She just stopped talking. That's very helpful. Thank you, darling. She was talking about a short she saw where somebody was using a technique where they made it look very layered, using only black, but they painted black with different directions and different pressures on the
different pressure.
Okay. No different pressure. Sorry, I misunderstood. Correction. I was vastly incorrect. Anyway. That's what she was talking about. Ha, 24% only. I just thought 24% was a lot for... I've only done 2 colors. I feel like there's a lot more middle than that, and it's a bad gauge, but I'll take it. Okay, I think the rest are going to be 2s. I'm going to regret doing these so small, but kind of wanted to just pound out part of this corner. Boy, I just hate this mouse sometimes. Sorry. It's a great mouse. It's awesome. I'm grateful for this mouse. Oh, Lisana. Lisana worm. Here we go. Yeah, I still have to find a friend for Rosie, because she won't... She figured out I was trying to give her to another family to have friends, to be honest. And she just started, like, going nowhere near me. Like I was evil. I was just trying to make sure she wasn't alone or lonely, so... Now I gotta figure out how to get her friends here. Poor thing. We're gonna make her happy. I give up. I'm just redoing the 10s. I don't know why they're easier than the 2s. It's ridiculous. Hi, Whimsical. Hi, Night. Here's a random cat. They chillin'. Aw, that's sweet. Yeah, Lasana's not lonely because we have lots of cats. She'd like to be more alone. She doesn't really want us to keep her siblings, I think. But, okay, I give up. I'm just gonna have to make this bigger over here. This is just not working at this... I was trying to do it further out so I could kind of speed run it, but speed running is quickly turning into... Gonna take way longer. I've redone the same few pixels too many times. There we go. Still, it got me results a lot faster over here. They chillin', they chillin'. Yeah, Rosie the Orphan is a chicken. You've got Lasana Worm there. She's our queen. She's a little aristocat. Like in the movie. Right down, she loves to have a big floppy bow on her back.
No, it can't make her more scared. It's really sad.
It does make her more scared, but she really likes to have a big floppy bow. It's pretty cute. It really is.
Well, that's the saddest expression. I kind of want to say that. That was an accident. Oh.
Sometimes accidents are the best. There's a movie called Aristocrat? No, Aristocat. It was an old Disney cartoon when Walt was still in charge of production. It came out around the time of Bedknobs and Broomsticks. You've never heard of Aristocats? Okay, that's how it is. It's a whole, no, it's not. Not my favorite movie. I didn't say it was your favorite movie. I said that Lasana likes to go around in a big bow like the Aristocats. I'm not asking you to judge the movie. When my children were small, they loved that. They loved Bedknobs and Broomsticks. They loved... What was that horrible one your brother watched all the time? With the aliens in the big circle. Stargate. And he also liked... oh gosh, yeah. There's so many.
Tomb Raider.
Oh, he really liked Tomb Raider. That kid knew what he liked all the way back then, I tell you what. That is spelled not my favorite movie. That is spelled correctly. I was saying that I've seen it. Why is that Knight's favorite? What's Stargate? Oh my gosh. Really? Imposing Chris. What has been your favorite movie under your rock? I'd love to know. And honestly, I probably haven't seen it. Chris can't read today. Under my what rock? You haven't heard of Aristocats or Stargate? What about Babylon 5 or Star Wars or Star Trek? I know Star Wars. I like the ones with Rey in them. I don't know Rey. Thank you. Anything beyond the first 3 isn't canon. So there is nothing else, but you know, whatever.
I believe she includes the prequels in that.
The first prequel was okay. I did like it, but I don't feel like it's part of Star Wars, really.
See?
Well, Chris has some taste. Yeah, Star Trek with Chris Pine was okay. He's definitely trying to say stuff to upset me, but that's okay because there was no Star Trek with Chris Pine. It's fine. He's just having a fantasy. It's all good. What do you mean it came out in 2009? Oh, no good Star Trek came out after. I'm not going to say. Anyway.
Did you just say the series?
I just decided not to. Well, because it changed partway through. Because really anything after the creator died.
That's true of all series.
Because he died while they were making. Oh, how cute!
You decided it's cold now.
Oh, hello. There was a sequel, Star Trek Into Darkness. That one was fire. Are there more after that? Is that what you're talking about? Ah. Gotta go. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye. I hope you drive safely. Almost the entire Hedge family. Someone wake up Artaku. Oh, she's awake. She's just not in here and she's got her earbuds in, I guarantee you. I just need to not do these fiddly bits like this. Yeah. She's way too cool for us. For us plebes over here. You better, you surely know that. Wouldn't you agree, Hedge?
No.
No?
Sorry, what?
I said, wouldn't you agree, Hedge? And then you said no. I said, your sister is way too cool for us plebes.
Maybe. I feel like so.
There you go. She is upset I missed her last stream. Is she upset you missed her last stream? I doubt it. She's upset that her streams have been having issues because the power keeps cutting out, I guess, right at 3 in the morning on the nose. And she keeps blaming me for different things, and I finally had to go prove to her I have no timers, I have nothing going on, there's nothing happening. So I'm like, why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's just not something I would do. I love her. Something probably turns on. Maybe a neighbor has a timer. No, we've already figured out either somebody is stealing power or there's something else going on because the fluctuations in the grid are very consistent. And I can't control that. I wish I could. There was a timer for, but it hasn't even been going off because the weather's changed and I hadn't redone it yet. And so it hasn't been a factor this month. Hot water or AC? Nope. Got the AC on a schedule. And that's not a time for it. And the hot water is something that is only... I hate this about it. But it's only triggered when somebody's actually using the hot water. Nobody's using the hot water that time of morning. Just like tonight, right at 5 on the nose, all the lights started flickering. There was nothing going on. And like I said, other neighbors are ending up turning on generators around those times too. So that's why I know it's not just our property. And that would be really weird if an AC turning on at our property is triggering other people to have power issues in the neighborhood. So that would be an easy fix. Would be an awesome thing to fix, but I can't fix that because that's not happening. I was thinking neighbors all together overloading the local grid sort of thing, but if someone is stealing power, that could explain it. Well, we're not sure. It's a few things. So I think it's a combination of things. I think they have not done the tree maintenance that they need to do. And this causes us issues out here every so often until it gets so bad they have to come out and fix it. Because they'll swear we're not having an issue. And we're not supposed to be doing maintenance on the trees under the easements. But then trees grow into the easement and it becomes a problem. So I think that's part of the problem. Because you can see trees that have grown into the power lines. Also, they built a whole bunch of new houses since they built the substation that's supposed to augment this area however many years, 10, 15 or so. There have been hundreds of new houses. I don't think they were prepared for that. And yes, there's a home that I'm 99% certain has squatters within 5 properties of me. And it's at times a day when they would be tempted to dip into that power, so to speak. And it'll all get resolved. But the thing is, I think it's also managed to mess up our main switch at this point, this time. Every other time we've been lucky. I think we might not be that lucky this time. And that's a very, very expensive fix. And I don't know how much I want to fix it till they fix what's fluctuating the power outside the property. Because I don't want to fix it just to turn around and have it go bad again. And it's just tough decisions to make because I don't have the money to do it once, much less multiple times. So we'll have to see what happens. Ideally, they'll find the problem and fix it. But right now, the power company says there is no problem. And if my house was the only one, I would be looking at it different. But it's pretty much everybody back here having this issue right now. But their computers say there's no problem. So, you know. Their computers know better than us. I remember one time after Irma, there were somewhere between 150 and 200 houses back here that kept telling them we didn't have power for 2 weeks before we could finally get them to send somebody out. See, and they're like, oh, wow, you really don't. Because they kept telling us, no, you have power. You're fine. So, yeah. Yeah, something funky is definitely going on. I think at least one house right now has let me put it this way. A person who owned the property died like a year and a half, 2 years ago. It was in some kind of state, and now the property has finally gone up for sale. There was some minimal fixing up, and then it was just being put out as is. But all of a sudden, there's people living there who go out on the street to steal the neighbor's internet in order to have internet. They don't seem to have an electricity problem, and they don't seem to be running a generator. So, just saying. It's a bit suspicious. If you're going to keep people in the house, you do it the whole time you're settling the estate. You don't wait till it's on the market. But I could be wrong. What do I know? And there's another house where I know it just changed hands. And they just locked the gate and they won't come out. So I suspect they're squatting now too. They are running a generator though, so that's how they're getting power. But they were legit renters until their lease would have run out. Can you check house sales in your state? I can check house sales almost anywhere. It's a matter of public record. But in the case of this other one, I knew when it sold because the owner told me. And yet somehow his renters are still there after their lease would have been gone. And the new owner does not seem to have been by to take possession of the property. So that's going to be interesting. But like I said, they're running a generator, so I don't think they're stealing power. I did think they might be at first, but why run a generator 24/7 if you're stealing power? It's cheaper to just steal the power. I don't approve of stealing power. I'm just saying, in the scheme of things, if you're going to go there, you might as well, benefit. They should be able to tell you if the house was being squatted. The ex-renters might have bought the house. No, they didn't. Because I know who bought the house. I mean, I wouldn't have minded if they bought. But, yeah, I think he sold it to an investment company, which really annoys me because then there will never be consistency there. I like everything out here belonging to owners, but that's a whole other. Not my property, not my business. It's not like I was going to pay the taxes on the property for them. I pay my own. Yeah, that's not going to go well. Yeah. No, it's not. especially not in Florida. we don't really tolerate the squatting thing, but there's still rules about when you can go in to check, and you have to have proof and stuff, and there's a process. So it's not like places up north where they can just have rights in that way, but you still have to prove they're there and go through that process. I mean, as long as nobody shoots towards my house when everything goes down, I really don't care. It's not my problem. I don't want to be one of those news stories. Bullet travels blah 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 in weird direction off Ricochet. Hits person in house a mile away. Anyway, I'm doing what I can. I'm looking into getting, what kind of battery would make sense to at least let us get back to doing things like Minecraft, so that we would have a chance to save and quit on our own. And yes, I'm looking at SMPs and stuff potentially, but really, that doesn't solve things like how we cook our dinner. So the problem is a lot bigger than just the streaming component. It's just... I care in the this could happen to me sort of way, but it does not affect me right now. Make sure to check lifetime. Yeah, I'm not like imminently concerned, I'm gonna be honest. People out here, for all that, tend to be pretty good shots. They hit what they're aiming at. I'll give them that. Patink, patink. Oh, I know. She's mimicking all the target practice. Yes, patink, patink. You did it well. A lot of UPS have a very short life cycle. Here that's United Postal Service. I'm sure that's not what you meant, so that's why I'm clarifying, because I that's a little confusing. Interrupted power supply. Ah, gotcha. Yes, exactly. We've had it happen before, and oh my gosh, it took... When the power company finally went and checked it out, it took them over 3 days to fix it, and then our power was stabilized for ages. So that is definitely at the top of my suspect list. But as much as I care about the streaming, and I really, really do, like I said, it's things like being able to have dinner, having lights, having air conditioning, having heat. I mean, I can run the fireplace, there's that, but yeah. Uninterrupted, that makes more sense. They'll check hot water. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's pretty, but it still doesn't feel stained glassy. Being able to eat is very important. Yep. Do you have gas or electric? Nobody in Florida has gas unless it's connected to propane. We do not have gas because with the sand, you can't have stable gas pipes that would go in a traditional way. So some people will have a big propane tank in the back, and that's how they have gas. We don't.
You make us rich so I can buy it from Mom.
Aww, that would make me very happy. I way prefer to cook on gas. You are correct. Why is it not? I didn't want to minimize. Ooh. Are you back? Back. Okay. Yeah, that would be a very expensive option. It would be nice. I would love that. Does not feel stained glass at all. See? I think where it's supposed to get stained glassy is in the helmet face. But that's also disturbing to me because the only way that's really going to have that look is if the astronaut's like faceplate is exploding. Which doesn't seem, nice. Here, let me just see. When I go back a little bit, you can kind of see. Like, I'm trying to see it on the. Like, kinds of pattern. Like it's breaking. And everything else seems normal. The idea that this guy's like dying and you're making his face into art is kind of weird to me. So I hope I'm wrong. Both are bad. One is just less bad. Exploded or cracked. I know, right? Nobody wants that in space. Alright, let's see. So in this area... I mean, I guess I can try to do a little bit of the faceplate just to see if that's really what's going on. I'm not sure why we have jellyfish now. If the background and suit was also stained glass, then it is a stained glass window of an astronaut, but just the faceplate. It's not the same thing. Thank you. I that's how I'm feeling. All right, let's just see if we can figure out what this color. It's 5s. So, what does the 5 do if I could just kind of go over an area? Oh man, that's sus. I don't know how much is showing up there. That's really suspicious. It's not even like clear-cut lines. That feels more shattered. That doesn't feel nice. That sure looks cracked. Maybe the lanterns are jellyfish. They look like jellyfish. I think the bats made a lot more sense. I agree with you. It's still Halloween. Here. Okay, let's see. I mean, see, like, it doesn't even continue consistently. That's way more, like, cracked than... Stained glass meats. They can do dark pictures, but mixing them in the nice normal pictures is a weird choice. I know, right? Maybe we're supposed to be too stupid to think this looks dark? I mean, I'm just trying to kind of compare where else there would be lines. Maybe that picks us up a different color of lines? Like, I don't want to do somebody, like, dying horrifically. I really don't understand the jellyfish. I like them way better than the bats and the zombies. They're less intrusive, but I do not see the Halloween reference. Yeah, that is cracked. Broken glass is not stained glass unless they meant stained with blood. I know, right? Because look at the color. It's like, it's not black. It's like a dark, dark brown or red. Oh, God. Maybe it's supposed to be like an alien helmet? I'm trying here. I'm trying. Anyway, I was waiting for, like, as things get chilly, grills get cheaper. So I was thinking I was going to get a new one anyway because I need one, but I don't have a good grill right now. So that's also, usually that's what we do is we just grill and it's no biggie. Because we prefer that anyway. But opening the fridge with no power, again, this is a problem. You lose all your food. Oh, that is definitely cracked glass. That's not stained glass.
Colorful cracked glass.
This is a faceplate for an astronaut. You agree? Okay, look. This is supposedly a stained glass picture. So we're like, where's the stained glass? This is a cracking faceplate, is it not?
No, it is. That looks like a
That's just dark. Like you have these happy ones, you know, like lighthouse, rose, manor window, glass eye, you know, bluebird, swords. Astronaut that's dying.
Well, I mean, whatever color you're supposed to be wearing, it obviously isn't brown.
Well, no, I was trying to get the color. See, this is where it is. I was trying to see where is the stained glass edges. That is not a stained glass pattern.
No. They might have put it in the wrong one.
Broken glass is not stained glass unless they mean stained with blood. Yes, ghostly floating lanterns. There is temporary solution by ice. 19 whatever icebox tree. The other ones are pictures made of stained glass. This is not. I know.
Anyway, just let me know soon.
Thank you. I do think it's stained with blood. I'm gonna finish staining this faceplate and then I'll go from there. I'm horrified a little bit, but you know, whatever. It's just never, like, I thought, oh, this is, you know, I mean, it's very Halloween-y, I guess. I would do the cracks and not bother with the middle. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm trying to see if there's another pattern I can kind of see. There's a method to my madness. Because I think there's more in the middle. I don't think that's going to save it. Alright, let me just see here. I can kind of see 44s. So if I go... Well, I guess it's not a blood color.
Constellations that are hitting it to make it look like there's the reflection makes it look like it's stained glass.
Yeah.
No, I also part of me does see the appeal of the slightly more horrific version, but that's part of me that likes to draw people to smells.
Okay, this is not looking... Alright, let's see. This color. Another blood color. That kind of makes it more horrible, actually. Maybe it's some kind of logo and I'm just being judgy. A logo that you have to see through. Yeah, I don't think so. I think we got a problem. Houston, we've got a problem. So rather than black cracks in the glass, they're yellow. They're not just yellow. They're also a darker brown, lighter brown rather. Yeah, I'm not gonna just follow all the way. I'm just gonna kind of follow the cracks. But that's kind of crazy. Dark. Oh, I just messed that up. Yeah, that doesn't look like it's healthy for the astronaut. I'm just gonna say, I don't think that's healthy. I mean, it would be a really weird reflection, but I guess that could be it. He is not dead. He will be sued. If he is not dead, he will be sued if he does not get help. I know, right? Hal. Hal, I don't want that. No, Hal, no. Alright, let's see. Aww. Okay, well, this is getting old. There's no way this is good. This just doesn't compute as good on any level. What are you doing over there? I got way too distracted by this. This is... Wow. I've just been horrified more and more by, like, what the heck? And so I finally start filling it in, and I'm like, what the heck? It didn't help. It did not help. I'm glad you like that color.
Sorry. Didn't mean to talk about that.
You didn't mean not to. I was thinking Major Tom. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah, that's exactly it. Maybe I should stick that in brainworms in honor of this astronaut tonight. And we have met up. Wow. I mean, I could see some other coloration, but it all looks in a shattered pattern. It does not look nice. Ah. Wow. I don't even know where I'm gonna go with this one. I kind of regret starting it, and yet I'm intrigued enough that I want to kind of finish it. I mean, not tonight, but... Yeah, so those meet up. These, I bet you they all meet up. Yep. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's pretty definitively crack shapes. That doesn't seem good. That really doesn't seem good. Alright, so when it switches from the 21, are we just going straight into the yellow from there? Is that what's happening here? Let's see. These lines are thicker. Yep, they match up. They meet up. They definitely meet up. Yeah, they are only black where they don't have direct light. Yep. Maybe it's supposed to be some kind of reflection. I'm gonna back up in a minute just to see. I should give some shape. Yeah. That's not looking great. I don't know. That's weird. I guess the stains and stained glass is blood this time. That is what it is looking like. There is one thing I'm wondering. Okay, so that kind of outlines there. Is this going to be like a hazard sign? In the middle, like it's looking at, you know, the nuke symbol or whatever it is. Yeah, that'd be nice and funny.
That would be ironic. That's the word I want.
Oh, that's not gonna be that. I don't know what to think. It doesn't look good. This guy's having a very bad day. That's what I think. I think he's having a very bad day. Oh, what a mess. I don't think that made the picture better. This part's beautiful. This background. Even this is very pretty. Wow. That would be better than cracks. Yeah, Yeah, you know, like if the nukes take you out, it should at least be fast, right? As long as you're close enough in. Not something anybody would ever want. I mean, these are at least vaguely following helmet shapes. So there's some kind of faceplate going on. Maybe he just has a real happening, or she has a real happening helmet made of stained glass. Hi. We think it's stained with blood.
Okay. I'm looking at 9:30.
Yeah. That does not look good. It's gotta be blood, right? I mean, seriously, I don't know how to explain the yellow, but
It's fine.
nothing is making it better. Nothing. All right. On that cheerful note, I think that is a direct reflection. While the darker cracks are less direct and the black have no light. Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But this astronaut, they're not coming home. Oh, all right. Well, on that cheerful note, on this All Hallows Eve, I hope for whatever's left of it, for anybody that still has any left, that you have a good evening. Anybody who's lurking, night, I've appreciated your company and your chatting. And I hope you have a good night and a good weekend. And I really hope we come back on Monday having some answers. We are working on it. Oh my gosh, that air out there feels good, which means it's really cold out there. Looking at a light, basically. Yeah, I might try to blitz some heat real quick and hope I don't crush the power. Alrighty. Yep, look at the time. I'm out of here. Night, night. See you Monday. Bye-bye.